come closer to the basin now and go to Granada Hills, where Hal Eisner is standing by with a report of a power outage that may or may not be connected to this quake that occurred earlier today.
Yeah, I think that we need to qualify anything that happens here in Southern California by saying it could be connected because of the time it happened, but also it could be coincidence and not affected by the earthquake. Here in this shopping center where we are at Chatsworth and Zelza, there's a Ralph's, a CVS, a sandwich store. All of them went out with power dropping out. This Del Taco, and this is where Tristin Wagoner works. He's a team leader in there with some of the other workers. The earthquake happened about 10:33, sort of the official time. What happened at that point when the earthquake hit?
So I started like feeling swaying, and I felt like, was I getting dizzy or something? But then I realized that all the boxes were swaying as well. And so I was like, oh, it's just an earthquake. And they happen all the time in California, so it's whatever. But then all of a sudden, all of the lights turned off. And that happens every now and then. But then all the computers turned off, the grills, the freezer, everything turned off.
A complete power outage.
Yeah, completely out, all the lights, everything. Music, air conditioner, everything just turned off.
Now, at that point, did you guys come out of the building?
No, not right away. We did come out and check to see if anyone's coming out, but we kind of just, I made like signs to say that there was a power outage. So
those are on the door. We can see them up on the door. And during the quake, did anybody drop and cover like we're supposed to do?
No.
Nobody did that. You know, that's important, right? To get down under something, put your hand behind your head to make sure your head doesn't get hit by something.
Yeah, it was really, really quick though. Like it happened in seconds.
Which is why you have to react so fast when these things happen. So you stayed closed. Is this a period of time from 10:30 to what, 1:30?
Like 1:32-ish.
Is this a time when you get a lot of customers?
Very. It's the most like high peak time.
Especially today on July 4th?
Yeah, I would think so. But
So you probably expected a lot of people to come in and spend a lot of money.
yeah, but no one was able to.
Now I'll tell you an interesting story. There's another Ralph's. I mentioned that the Ralph's was affected here. And it opened up about, I think 1:30, 2 o'clock, I heard, after being closed for a couple hours. But there's another Ralph's over at Devonshire. And that one was impacted, not by the power outage, but all the customers that were going to the Ralph's here, they had to find a grocery store to get food for July 4th. So what did they do? They went to the other store. And when I talked to the manager, I said, were you impacted by the earthquake? He said, well, we were impacted by all the customers coming in here all of a sudden. They couldn't get food in the other place. And so everybody's kind of being affected in some way or another. And some of that's unintended consequences.
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah. So they couldn't come here. They might have gone somewhere else.
Yeah,
But everybody's safe. Everybody's safe. Nobody got hurt.
No.
That's the bottom line, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, thanks for talking to us. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
And so the customers are going back in the stores, except for this store, the Earl of Sandwich. This one remains closed. Signs on the door saying we've closed because of a power outage today. They're claiming it's because of the earthquake. Same thing at other stores. But until DWP says it was earthquake related, we can't really confirm that. We can only say it was a darn coincidence that it happened at the same time. All right, back to you in the studio.
All right, Hal, we'll see if that